So, LeBron James, the 2020 Finals MVP, four-time NBA champion at age 36, and a leader in the community, a leader on this team, a leader like we've never seen before. You always have a comparison. Because LeBron James, before LeBron James, there was a guy called Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan won by the authoritative, the dictator, the dominating leadership style. He shot the ball every single time, and he demanded success from his team. And LeBron James, different personality, different leadership style, different mindset. He had this quote after winning his recent NBA championship. He said, "Let me be me, because who I am and how I play the game can work too." Who I am and how I play the game can work too. Your leadership style, your thought process, your mindset, it can work too. It doesn't have to be the authoritative, the dictator, the dominating leadership style that you've seen from Michael Jordan. My thought process is, you as a leader are responsible for developing and building your team. It isn't just about reaching your goal. It isn't just about winning games by any means. That's not what it's about. Michael Jordan, if you had a bad game on Michael Jordan's team back in the day, you may not eat. He used to ridicule. He used to humiliate his teammates on a continuous basis. And he didn't inspire them to improve. It was almost a fear tactic. They were so afraid to be talked about and be ridiculed by the leader of the team that they stepped in the right direction. But what damage did you do in the process? Yeah, you won 6 championships. But if you won 6 championships and you damaging and you humiliating people, it isn't worth it. That isn't the way that you get to the championship. That authoritative, that dictatorial leadership style that Michael Jordan won in the 90s and 80s, there's a new age. LeBron James, in my opinion, especially as I look at leaders, they are people that are capable of dominating the game, of doing every task, of taking over. But they choose not to. They choose to, when they need to step in, make that point and execute. But in all reality, their main responsibility is building their teammates up. They want to make sure their teammates are involved or engaged in the process, have input, are comfortable, or improving. Because they know it's not only, like my sister Raquel Nelson said, it's not only about making the last second shot at the buzzer or shooting every single time that you get the ball. It's about making the right play for the team to win. You need to be confident in your team that when the right play comes, you can pass it and assist them, and they're going to hit the winning shot. You gotta be confident in your team that they can do that. And if you're not confident that you can pass it to them and they can execute, that's what you need to work on. Building your teammates up. That's LeBron James' mindset. It isn't him on the top of the world and nobody else gets to shine. He's sharing the ball. People say he should shoot more, but he's sharing the ball. He's building that leadership style where you build your team up. Is where you need to focus your attention on. Yeah, maybe in the 90s, in the 80s, that leadership, that dictator, that authoritative leadership style, that you do it because I say so. Maybe humiliating your teammates and putting fear in them to get them to do better worked in the past. But it's a new age. It is a new age. People want to be a part of the process. People want to be built up and developed. And that's, as a leader, you should focus on developing your team. Because the goal is not to win by any means necessary. That's not the goal. If you have to humiliate or ridicule your team to get to the top, it's not worth it. It's not, you don't get there by damaging people in the process. So, if nothing else, remember that. You have two leadership styles. You have that authoritative, that dictator leader that you've seen, do it because I say so. You have that type of leader. And then you have that other leader that inspires people to do better, to be more, to improve. And that's the leader that's going to win long term, that LeBron James type leader. Because I'm telling you, as a Michael Jordan leader, yes, they may do it while you're watching. But when you turn your back, it's not guaranteed. As a safety leader, yes, if I tell them to put on their bump cap, they're going to put it on. But if you're not inspiring them, if they don't understand the real consequences behind that action, when you turn your back, they're not going to be wearing. Thank me later. Share this with somebody that needs it.